Baz, thank you very much for coming in to speak to us today. What were your thoughts on the long-awaited away win for Forest at the weekend?
As you say, Jay, long-awaited. I think Forest needed that, the club needed that, the supporters needed that going into what's going to be a long summer. I think had Forest have gone into it without an away win, without back-to-back wins, there'd have been a lot of talk, and it would have become a bigger monkey on the back of Martin O'Neill's Forest throughout the summer into next season. But I think the manner of the performance they played while they created chances, it was important, I think, for another clean sheet. Karim Ansari had scored his second goal for the club, and I think it just gives a bit of confidence going into the summer. And as I say, they can start the new season afresh without going into the first away game going, well, Forest haven't won since November and they've not won back-to-back games. So I think it just pleases everybody, and it was really important.
And moving across to Notts County, it was a vital win for them against Grimsby to keep their survival hopes hanging on by the skin of their teeth still, though, with Macclesfield winning at Port Vale. Yeah, you say skin of their teeth. They're just about hanging on, stay of execution, wasn't it, if the cliche is there. But we've been saying for a while, of the teams in, and I know they conceded quite a few at the weekend, Swindon, but of the teams in League Two that you wouldn't fancy going to on the final day needing to win a game, Swindon and the County Ground is probably one of those. So it's win or bust, isn't it? And unfortunately for Notts, they're in a situation where even a win, it's completely out of their hands. Even a win might not be enough for them. And Macclesfield at home to Cambridge, on the face of it, you'd think that it's difficult to see them slipping up at home. They've picked up one or two big results in recent weeks. As we say, Port Vale away was a big one. It's the final day of the season, Jake. Anything can happen, and it really can. I know, again, that's a cliche, and it's an overused cliche, but you wouldn't back against Notts going to Swindon and getting something. They're going to be backed by a good following, I understand, down in Wiltshire. And then moving up to Mansfield, with MK Dons losing at Colchester, they had the opportunity to pretty well all but seal automatic promotion, but fell short against Stevenage.
Yeah, that would have hurt. Big crowd, sell-out crowd at Field Mill on Saturday. Tyler Walker scored his 26th goal of the season, I think it was, in all competitions. They'd have taken a point. They go 1-0 down. Stevenage are a funny side because Notts trounced them only 2 or 3 weeks ago at Broadhill away 3-0. So you'd have fancied Mansfield. But again, pressure's a funny thing. When you're trying to get over the line, you can see the carrot at the end of it. For Notts, it's we can stay up. For Mansfield, it's we can play in League One for the first time in, I think, since Stuart Watkiss was manager in eons. So I think it does funny things to people. But I guess if you'd have asked any Mansfield fan at the start of the season, look, you take it to the last game, you know that you've only got to avoid defeat at the MK Dons and you're promoted to League One. You'd have taken it. So they've got to go there. They've got to be positive. They've got Tyler Walker's in great form. Get the first goal and see where it takes them. But it would be wonderful to see Mansfield promoted to League One, and great if Notts could somehow secure a win at Swindon and then see Macclesfield lose at home to Cambridge.